Hello everybody, it's Friday, so it's time for another Friday Reads. And first of all, I want to thank a lot all the new people that have come. I have had quite a few people coming back from Kieran's channel, I think. So thank you all for coming to this channel and subscribing and watching. It's very much appreciated. So yeah, nothing much happened this week. The snow finally melted and we have just been home a lot. The curfew was suspended because a judge decided that it was not justified. So that's happening. But yeah, other than that, we are just doing the same things over and over again, I think, as most of us are doing. But I did manage to read a lot this week. I am reading a lot for the BookTube prize. I'm doing that audiobook mostly, and so I have finished this week 3 audiobooks for the BookTube prize, and I'm listening to a 4th one now. And after that, the other 2 books I have left are on ebook. But yeah, I'm making good progress with that. I'm really happy about it because I had some big books and yeah, I had not read any of the 6 that I had to read, so I'm happy that now I'm making good progress, and next month it's not gonna be a rush to finish all of the BookTube prize books. So yeah, I cannot talk to you about what I think about them, but you will see that probably in like a month and a half or so. You have to wait. But apart from that, I finished other 2 books. The first one that I finished is The Hidden Face of Eve by Nawal el Saadawi. And this was my pick for Egypt for the Invisible Cities project. And this was really good. It was written in the 70s, so I thought it might be a bit outdated, but that's not the case at all. It's actually probably more on point now because it talks a lot about the image that the West has on Arabic and Islamic countries, and I think that has become more prevalent since the 70s because of 9/11 mostly. But yeah, I really liked it. It talks a lot about, it's basically about the position of women in Islamic countries, and it talks about a lot of bad things that happen to them, but also how it compares to the West, that it's not that different, and also some good progress that is being done in these countries. So yeah, I really like it. I really recommend it. And I have a vlog that will be coming up this Sunday for the Invisible Cities project, and I talk a lot more about that in that vlog. So whenever it's up, I will try to remember and link it to this video. The other one I finished is World of Wonders, and I'm trying to pronounce the author correctly. Aimee Nezhukumatathil, something like that. Yeah, well, I'll put it in the screen because it's a very long and not known name to me, so I don't know how to pronounce it. But this is a very short book, and it's like small snippets, very short, of different amazing animals and plants and life that is in our planet. It also has small images of the different things she's talking about, like little drawings, and it kind of reminded me a bit of these children's books that are like encyclopedias of a certain topic. Like, for example, you can see different myths or different important people in history or things like that. It's like that, but for adults, and it's very conversational and very easy to read, and it's also a little beautiful piece of writing. I wanted to show you my favorite. I hope you can see it on the screen, but it's called Axolotl, and it's a Mexican amphibian thing, and this is like the illustration. Yeah, there you go. And it looks like a Pokemon, doesn't it? I think it looks like a Pokemon and it's adorable, but it's an actual thing that exists. So yeah, I really, really like that. I had a lot of fun with that one. And now from the things I'm currently reading, the first one I am reading is The Confessions of Frannie Langton by Sara, and I'm about half of the way through this. Yeah, like about half of the way through. And I'm really liking it as well. It's an historical fiction of this woman who used to be a slave in Jamaica, and then she's kind of liberated, and she goes to the UK, and then starts working as sort of a maid for this family in the UK, and she develops a special relationship with the woman in the house. And eventually we know that she is charged with murder of the couple that she was serving, and we basically are trying to figure out how that happened and why is she charged, because we kind of know that she's not guilty, at least from the beginning it seems so. So yeah, it's kind of a bit of not a thriller, but yeah, there's a bit of a mystery, and there's historical fiction, and yeah, it's just I'm really liking it. It's very fast paced, and it's very easy to read, and it was exactly what I needed. Especially since this is physical, and I have been reading lots of ebooks, so I'm happy with that. And the other one I'm currently reading is Songs of Enchantment by Ben Okri, and this one is the second one for the Famish Road series. I don't know exactly how that series is named, but the first one is the Famish Road, and the Songs of Enchantment is the second one. And I'm also liking that one quite a lot. It starts right away from where we left in the Famish Road, which somehow I was not expecting. I thought it was more of a companion kind of thing than an actual series that follows very closely, but it is. And it is a lot more magical than the Famish Road. It's much more centered in the spirit world. And I'm also quite liking that one. I'm not as far in that one as Frannie Langton. I'm probably like a third of the way through that one, but I'm still enjoying it. And I'm hoping to finish both of these books soon because I have plans for the weekend. And my main plan is to finish my Invisible Cities for this month. And the country I have left is Colombia. So I will have 2 books for Colombia. Both of them are relatively short, but still, I wanted to read them mostly this weekend and cook all the stuff this weekend. So we will see if that is happening or what happens. But the 2 books that I chose for Colombia, the first one I'm reading in Spanish, and it's called El prestigio de la belleza by Piedad Bonnett. And this one is, I think, a little bit autobiographical of the issues that Piedad Bonnett went through when she was growing up, like not fitting in society, kind of thing. I don't know how it's called in English or if it's translated or not, but that's one that I'm planning to read. And the other one I'm planning to read is Fish Soup by Margarita Garcia Robayo, I think. And this one is a collection of novellas and short stories from the author. I don't know much more about it, but it was in script and I wanted to read it. I have seen a lot of people reading it, so I thought this is a perfect opportunity. So yeah, I think I will pick that one up as well. Hopefully this weekend, we will see. And because it's short stories, I probably will read them in parallel. And the other book that I want to read for next week is Anxious People by Frederick Backmann. I don't know much about this book. I have seen mixed reviews of it, but basically my book club chose it as our pick for this month, and we have our meeting later this next week. So I'm gonna read it and see what I think about it. I read A Man Called Uwe by Frederick Backmann, and I quite liked it. It was very wholesome and very cute. So it didn't have a huge impact on my life, but it was a fun, fast read. So yeah, I hope Anxious People is as well. But yeah, that was all for my Friday reads. Let me know what you have been reading, if you have read any of these books, if you like them, what you thought about them. And until next video, bye!